Food is a language, so it's like sharing our language with them and showing them we have more ingredients than just rose and cardamom. My name is Mayada Badr. I'm originally from Mecca and I've lived in Riyadh and Jeddah. I studied design management and Barcelona School of Design, and I worked in Dubai for a while in media buying and planning. But then I left everything and I went back to Saudi and opened my pastry shop. When I did media buying and planning in Dubai and I worked there for 3 years, I realized I wasn't getting the job satisfaction I wanted. I wasn't really producing anything with my hands. And I used to always go back home and bake something or cook something and bring it back with me and see the reaction on people's faces. They were grateful, they liked it, and I decided I wanted to open a restaurant. And before doing that, I wanted to learn everything about opening a restaurant, and the main thing is the food, so how to be a chef. I decided to quit, go to Camel in Paris and study culinary. Then I did my internships in La Durée and La Bastille Saint-Antoine in Grasse. And it helped me a lot. It was very humbling. You learn a lot, you do everything, you clean everything. It's an amazing experience, but it's not an easy one. It was very challenging. But at the end of the day, you feel like you did something. Like I didn't just sit in an office and typed up something. I actually worked with my hands. I was walking. I shared something with people. Like people tried my food. It's very interactive in a sense and rewarding. We opened in Jeddah. It's called Pink Camel, and we're known for our macarons. And we started, because we found a gap in the market, and it's because it's something I wanted to eat on an almost daily basis. And now we print on macarons, we paint on macarons, we do different shaped macarons, and it's fun. It's gluten-free, so it helps a lot of our gluten intolerant clients. There was a lot of education that had to go about what's a macaron and what's this cookie and what's it made of, and they couldn't really say the name right. But now I feel like they do. A lot of people know the macarons now and were educated by it. But at the beginning, yeah, it was oh, the French cookie. So we're opening a new place called Black Cardamom, and it's a breakfast farmers market concept that's all day. We're trying to get a lot of local farmers to get all the ingredients from them, as well as grow certain ingredients we want to. We'll do, inshallah, farmers market, I think on Saturday or Friday, so the consumers can actually talk with the farmers and see how it's going and know which produce is seasonal, which is not, to get that conversation going. We did a lot of government events, and it kind of put us more on the map. We also did for the Royal Commission of Al-Ula in Paris, in the Louvre, which was a really nice gala dinner. And we did the desserts, and we tried to incorporate the colors of Al-Ula. So all of our desserts were like beige and cream and brown, and we're trying to combine all the different textures of Al-Ula's monuments and to mirror that. It was nice and not intimidating, but I feel like it was, when you're a Saudi chef and you're coming from Saudi that's not known for their cuisine, and you're consulting and you're going to France or Italy and you're going to speak to these chefs that have worked there all their lives, they look at you like, what do you know? Like, you're a Saudi chef. Where are your credentials? They don't know anything about Saudi cuisine. They don't know our flavors. So it's always trying to break that ice every time I go, and meeting the chefs and being very nice and courteous, and because they'll always tell you like, oh, we have some dishes, you can just sprinkle some cardamom or pistachio and it should be fine. And to tell them, no, these are our recipes and we're gonna do this and we're gonna change this, and getting some ingredients for them and letting them taste them, and you see how their facial expressions kind of change, like, oh, this is different, oh, I've never tried this, oh, this is nice. And food is a language, so it's like sharing our language with them and showing them we have more ingredients than just rose and cardamom. So French cuisine, I feel, is older, and they documented it, and they were sharing their knowledge throughout the world. Like Louis XIV was sharing all his, he wanted to share the French cuisine, the French art, the French, what we danced. He used to make music. He used to try to share all this knowledge to conquer the world, and it was just about sharing knowledge. He wanted everyone to look at France and copy them. And I think in Saudi we're a bit much more closed. We didn't want to share anything. We don't want anyone to take our secrets. We don't want anyone. So even when you look for recipes, it's really hard to find Saudi recipes or dishes that are properly documented. You have, each house has a different recipe, and trying to document, during the past is quite hard, and I feel like this is something the government needs to work on. We need to document all our recipes, all our traditions, why we were cooking this way, the different techniques we had.